Deep within the heart of Rajasthan's abandoned forests lies a village erased from every modern map, a place the locals call Murgi Ghati. They say in 1974, 70 families packed their lives overnight and fled. They left their food, their cattle, and their homes, but they left the doors wide open. Why? Because of a sound that echoed from the bottom of a structure that shouldn't exist. The Kala Kuan, the Black Well. Welcome back to the haunted territory. Tonight, we aren't just telling a story. We are unlocking a diary. A diary recovered by the Indian Archaeological Survey from a young researcher named Kabir, who decided to spend a night alone next to the Black Well. Turn off your lights, plug in your headphones, and let's dive into the dark. Kabir was a skeptic. To him, Indian folklore was nothing but campfire stories designed to keep children indoors. His thesis was on water harvesting systems in medieval India. That's what brought him to the ruins of Murgi Ghati. According to his audio logs, the air inside the village didn't feel right. It was completely silent. No birds, no crickets, just the crunch of his boots on dry leaves. By 7 p.m., the sun vanished, swallowed by the canopy. That's when Kabir found it. In the center of the village square sat the Black Well. It wasn't built with normal bricks. The stones were volcanic black, carved with strange inverted symbols. Signs meant to keep something in, not out. Kabir set up his camp just 10 feet away. He switched on his high-lumen flashlight and beamed it down the well. The light just disappeared. The well was so deep, it seemed to drink the light itself. 11:43 p.m. Kabir's first audio log entry. His voice, usually confident, was shaking. Kabir tried to sleep, but the atmosphere grew heavy, suffocating. At exactly 1 a.m., the true nightmare began. The silence was broken by a sound that made his blood run cold. It was the sound of a woman laughing. But it wasn't a normal laugh. It was a raspy, breathless chattering, coming directly from the bottom of the dry well. Terrified, Kabir grabbed his camera and crept toward the edge of the well. As he leaned over, the laughter stopped. In its place came a wet, dragging sound. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Something was climbing the inside walls of the well, not using ropes, using claws. Kabir froze. In Indian occult lore, a trail, the spirit of a woman who died under horrific injustice, does not reside in trees or houses. She resides in deep waters and dark wells, and her feet are always turned backward, symbolizing her departure from the natural order of life. From the black void of the well, two pale, skeletal hands gripped the edge. The skin was peeling, wet with centuries of stagnant rot. Kabir backed away, tripping over his tent gear. His flashlight beam fell upon the figure now standing over the well. She was unnaturally tall, her limbs bending at impossible broken angles. She didn't walk, she glided, her backward feet dragging through the dust. And then she spoke. Not in Hindi, not in any local dialect. She spoke in Kabir's own mother's voice. The psychological horror broke him. Kabir grabbed his camera and ran into the pitch-black jungle. But no matter which direction he ran, every path led him straight back to the Black Well. The village was a loop, a demonic trap. His
final audio log at 3:14 a.m. consists of nothing but frantic crying, the sound of breaking bones, and a wet, tearing sound, followed by the splash of something heavy falling into the deep water below the distant well.
3 days later, the search party found Kabir's camera and his backpack neatly placed at the edge of the well. His body was never recovered. The locals believe Kabir didn't drown. They believe he is still down there, waiting in the dark, forced to lure the next traveler who dares to look into the abyss. So, the next time you travel through the rural roads of India and your GPS fails, do not ask the locals for directions. And if you see an old black well by the road, do not look down, because something is looking up.
If this story sent a chill down your spine, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on all notifications. Here at the Haunted Territory, we don't just tell horror stories, we uncover the dark truths that the world tries to hide. Drop a comment below with the word territory if you made it to the end of this video. And let me know, would you survive a night at the Black Well? Share this video with one friend you want to terrify tonight. Stay safe, stay alert, and remember, the dark is closer than you think. See you in the next episode, if you survive.